There are a few key changes that have come up recently for the medical exam that's required for immigration filings with USCIS and for the US Department of State when you're applying through consular processing. Again, this particular change, this first change, applies to both, whether you're applying from here within the United States through USCIS or overseas with the US consulate. That change is that the full series of the COVID vaccinations is required if you are completing the medical exam starting October 1st of 2021. Again, if you're completing the medical exam on or after October 1st, 2021, the complete series of the COVID vaccinations is required. There will be a new medical form available starting October 1st, hopefully before then, that will allow for space for documentation of this. You need to bring your documentation of your vaccination when you go for your medical exam. It's not something that will happen there. They may be able to direct you on how to get it done, but keep in mind this is going to add an additional amount of time to having your medical exam done. Typically, you would have a vaccination dose given, and then you have to wait a certain period of time for the second dose if there's one required for the particular vaccination that you're taking. Again, COVID vaccinations are required starting October 1st for all medical exams. If you have already submitted your medical exam to USCIS or to Department of State, you do not need to go back and get your COVID vaccine for purposes of immigration. The second change is that USCIS announced recently that medical exams will be valid for 4 years. The key to this is that they said that the medical exams will be valid for 4 years as long as your adjustment of status filing, so that's something that's filed here in the United States, is adjudicated before September 30th, 2021. We're not sure if that extension of the medical exam validity will be extended beyond September 30th or not. But for right now, that 4-year extension only applies to cases where your I-45 is approved before September 30th of 2021. Otherwise, for the time being, at least as far as we know, medical exams will continue to be valid for a 2-year time period. And then finally, we're getting lots of questions from individuals who have submitted their I-45s here in the United States, which is the application for their green card. They've submitted it with USCIS, but they have not yet submitted their medical exams, and they're wondering, what do? I want to make sure that when my priority date becomes current, USCIS is able to adjudicate it quickly. So we have clients asking, can they go ahead and get the medical exam, and can they send it in? The answer to number one is yes, absolutely. If you have already filed your I-45 and you have not yet submitted your medical exam, you absolutely can obtain your medical exam now. You can have that done by the doctor. In most cases, we're advising clients to keep that sealed medical exam with them. And again, this is for individuals who have submitted the I-45 already to USCIS. We're not talking about consular cases at this point. We're advising those clients to keep that sealed with them and then submit it when they get the request for evidence. There are some individuals who are asking if they can submit it proactively to USCIS. The answer is it probably will not get matched to the file. You can try to create a barcode using a barcode generator. USCIS apparently uses the code 39. But it's still not guaranteed to get matched to your file. So just know that if you decide to do that, then you may have to, it may not get matched to the file, and you may have to have another medical exam done later when you do get the request for evidence and submit it at that time. My name is Emily Sumner with Sumner Immigration Law, serving clients throughout Virginia, the United States, and around the world. If you have questions, we hope that you'll reach out to us. We serve immigration clients with employment-based and family-based immigration matters. Thank you so much, and until next time.